In the beginning, there was only heaven and earth. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he had been doing. So on the seventh day, he rested from all his work. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work of creating that he had done. This, however, is just the introduction to an even more detailed and intimate account of creation, the story of Genesis 2. God formed a man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, making him a living being. This man was named Adam. God then planted a lush garden in the east, in Eden, filled with every kind of tree that is pleasing to the eye and good for food. In the middle of the garden stood the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river watering the garden flowed from Eden. From there, it separated into four headwaters known as Pishon, Gin, Tigris, and Euphrates. Adam was placed in this garden, tasked with working it and taking care of it. God commanded Adam, saying, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it you will certainly die." God realized that it was not good for the man to be alone. He decided to make a companion suitable for him. So, God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, took one of his ribs, and then closed up the place with flesh. The rib was made into a woman, and she was brought to Adam. Adam exclaimed, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man." For Adam and his new companion, whom he named Eve, life in the Garden of Eden was idyllic. They were both naked and felt no shame. The story of Genesis 2 illustrates the deep connection between humanity and creation. It is a story about relationships between humans and God, humans and nature, and between men and women. It shows that companionship is important and that both men and women were created to support and be with each other. It emphasizes obedience to God's commands and the sanctity of the relationship between humans and their Creator. The Garden of Eden is a symbol of paradise, and Adam and Eve's life there represents an ideal state of existence, one filled with harmony, peace, and direct communion with God. The narrative invites us to reflect on the importance of community, relationship, and spiritual obedience. It poses timeless questions about the nature of good and evil, the significance of free will, and the consequences of our choices. Please like and subscribe for more videos.